And of course, my phone would go on to 15%. This time I changed the background for you guys. How you like that? Just wanted to talk about something real quick. These are just my thoughts and just in my own experiences, and something that I noticed a lot. Like I said, don't knock me because I've been this person too, but something that I've noticed a lot is a lot of people will say they want this and they want that and all these things, but they really don't want to put forth the effort. And it's just like at some point, it's just a lot of talk. I feel like a lot of us have been that person. I think a lot of it has to do with believing in yourself and that kind of thing. So maybe you think you can't achieve your goals or whatever because you don't believe in yourself. The first step of actually achieving those goals would be taking action. There's just a lot of people out there that just do a lot of talking about what they want, but aren't actually taking forth the action to make those things happen or implementing any knowledge that they've learned to make those things happen. Obviously, no one wants to work till you die or paycheck to paycheck. So if there was a better way, you would try it. For some reason, I think that people don't think really realistically that there's a better way. Whatever the case is, to keep them continuously stuck in the same spot, obviously that's not going to get you anywhere. Like, don't say you want this and you want that and you want to live this certain lifestyle, but you're not putting forth the necessary actions or anything to make that happen. I think a lot of people are self-sabotaging themselves for whatever reason. I feel like they're actually looking for an excuse not to succeed, or they're afraid to fail, or whatever it is. And it's just really crazy. I wish that more people would really believe in themselves and actually realize that it takes you to put forth the effort and actually try to do something new in order to fail. I mean, you can't even fail if you're not going to try it, and failing is a part of succeeding. You have to fail in order to succeed, and that's what will help you ultimately learn. It'll make you more humble when you actually do succeed. You'll be grateful for the times that maybe you didn't make it. Really, that's all I really had to say. I know that everybody out there knows those people that just talk a lot of what they want and just don't do anything to make it happen. So I don't want to hear about this house you're going to have one day if you're not putting forth effort to make that happen and fix your credit and save some money. I don't want to hear about this business you're going to open unless you're putting forth money and investing in yourself or getting your LLC or whatever it is. It's just a bunch of womp. Bunch of womp, I'm gonna do this, womp, I'm gonna do that, and then nothing happens. I think we all need to really hold ourselves accountable, really take action, really make stuff happen instead of just wishing things are gonna happen. If you know someone like that, or if that's you, whatever you actually need, believing in yourself, or someone like that, push them to be better. I don't care if they wind up hating you. And I mean to push them realistically to a certain sense, but I don't care if your positivity bothers them to the core. People need to hear that. Nobody else out there wants to hear things like this about themselves, and not from somebody else, of course, But until we actually acknowledge it and stuff, that's the only way that it'll actually change. It doesn't have to be you don't have to go win an award. Just set some goals for yourself, and just the littlest bit of action can really make a big difference. That's really all I'm asking of everybody out there. Just put forth a little bit of action, a little bit of consistency, and just watch what happens. Implement the knowledge that you've learned over the past few years and whatever it is, and really just go after your dreams, research, thoroughly, and just actually put forth the action. Invest in yourselves, invest back in your business, and really make stuff happen and stop talking about it. I want to see the business open. I want to see you doing this and doing that. I don't want to hear about it. I want to hear about it about to happen, and then it's 4 years from now still not happening, guys. We really need to hold ourselves accountable, put forth the action, and make it happen, and not just make it words. You know what I mean? Speaking words to an existence is great and everything, but actually putting forth the action with those words is even better, guys. So let's show and prove and stop talking about what we're gonna do, what we're gonna accomplish, and let's just show and prove, guys, for real.